Hi, didn't see you come in there, I'm just in the middle of some bandit killing. I'm Neil Gortz, Capcom UK Community Manager, and welcome to another Community Pawn adventure. The first one we've done on PS3, and another griffin run in there. Always up to no good. Just likes to pile in on all the different fights. But anyway, more importantly, onto your pawns. The first one I've chosen to assist me in this quest is Lady. Yeah, Lady's a big girl. I don't know what you'd say to a girl like Lady, other than take my wallet and don't punch my face. But she's certainly proved very useful in this quest, as you will see. She's most definitely got my back. So the quest that we're on is to liberate a fort that's been taken over by goblins. It reminds me a lot of the battle in the Two Towers. It's one of the early quests. I really like this one, so I thought I'd show it off. But to get to said fort, you're going to have to sneak past this dragon. Shine the heart, you're a dragon. You can try and take it on, as I did, but yeah, it doesn't go well. Scholars will often argue what's the most dangerous end of a dragon. I'm going to say the front end. And so once you're past the dragon, it's on to legions of goblins. This is a little scouting party from the fort. And now you can see the other pawn, Katniss, kick in. Katniss, certainly the odds are forever in her favour, is a pawn that's been instructed to just use overkill. So I noticed in this quest Katniss will call down meteor strikes and tornadoes and just completely go to town to wipe out the most feeble of foes. At first it was a little overwhelming, but I'm certainly not going to complain about the firepower she's bringing. So I'm very early on in this, only about level 20 on PS3. So that's why I don't have a lot of skills and I'm not doing a lot of damage. So at the moment I'm just concentrating on using my golden stilettos to set goblins on fire, which is endlessly entertaining. And I'll be picking up a few more magic arrow spells as I go on. There's just something endlessly fascinating about a goblin on fire. I should point out my apologies that there was no community video in January. I got very distracted with Remember Me stuff, as well as the announcement of Dragons Dogma Dark Arisen, so I'll bring you more on that soon. To make it up to you, I'll do 2 community videos this month. So we had lots of volunteers for PS3, which was great. There's some amazing pawns on there, but I've chosen Lady and Katniss to go first. But I'll bring you some more later in the month. And so yeah, steadily up the hill you battle. Oh, arrow in the head. Plenty of goblins trying to slow you down, keep you from the fort. It's all going to come to nothing. You might have noticed my pawn this time. It's also still called Sir Gortz, but this time I've rolled my main pawn as a wizard to act as a main healer. Please feel free to take him out on the town, train him up. Either search for Sir Gortz or use my gamertag, which is LondonCalling09. Do feel free to send me screen caps of all the amazing things you get my pawn to do as well. And here we are, at a sort of rundown fort. Now we've got to go and meet up with the Duke's men and sort out a plan of attack. And it's underground we go because the music always sounds better underground. Stabbing some bats. And into the fort we sneak. Oh hey goblins, shame if someone was to arrow you in the back. Ah, the element of surprise. Okay, so we're now on the battlements of the fort. We still haven't got this gate opened, and this is the scale of the problem. We've got some goblins having a party, and I count about 2 giant cyclopses. Anyway, to make matters worse, the goblins up there have ballistas which are firing explosive arrows at us, so we're going to have to take cover. One of the giant cyclopses is shambling towards us. Normally what I used to do as the warrior class would just be to run up to this cyclops and just climb up it and start hacking at its eye, but as I'm a magic archer, I'm going to keep my distance and let my magic buddies have their way. Katniss is raining down the lightning. Ow! Pimp slapped by a cyclops. Everyone's having a hard time. If it's not the cyclops beating them up, it's the goblin ballistas raining down explosive arrows. No one's coming out of this unscathed. I'm going to go and take cover again. Let's see if I can't lure him closer to us. Come on guys, come back here. There we go, grab on board. See if I can't stick his eye. Go on Sir Gortz, rain down that lightning. Didn't even have to stab his eye. He's went down just through the sheer weight of arrows and magic. Well done team. Alright, and out of the frying pan into the fire. One Cyclops down, and along shuffles an armoured Cyclops. Just swinging his bat, taking out my guys. Keep the pressure on. Run, Sir Gortz. Don't stand there. Splat. Oh dear. That's alright, he made it. Might have to have a word with Sir Gortz. I mean, you can change your pawn's attitudes and the way they behave in battle. For a wizard, he's quite brazen. He's getting stuck in there, and I fear that's going to lead to him getting squished and eaten quite a lot. Yeah, this Cyclops is not having a good time. He's on fire. He has lightning raining on him. And now I'm going to climb his back, which is on fire, and stab him in the spine. I think if you were looking for a video game badass moment, you may have just found it. That's a graceful dismount. Those ballistas are still raining down. And he's down. Okay, let's see if we can't get that helmet off him. No need, once again, magic and arrows have felled another Cyclops. Okay, so I won't reveal where the lever to open the gate is, although I think it's pretty obvious, but I'll save you the spoiler. So the gate is opened, the Duke's men can flood in and do battle with these goblins. But of course, they're still going to need a help from their friendly neighbourhood arisen. Night has well and truly fallen as we get stuck into the thick of it. Those arrows still raining down, they don't care who they hit. Just fine, they can take out a few other goblins for me. So we've swept through the goblin ranks, and now we're going to beat them right back to the castle gate. And there's our first sighting of the goblin chief who's in charge of this motley crew. As we've beaten the goblins back, we're going to follow him into the castle and take him out once and for all. So we have our goblins in full retreat now as we storm into the castle. What an ace team. And I thought we completely had the upper hand as we seemed to be routing them all so well, and yet there was one final surprise in the form of yet another armoured Cyclops, and fighting him on a tight battlement with little room to manoeuvre was not easy. I'd like to make out that I did this only by dying once, but that wouldn't be true. In fact, I'm going to leave the next death in just because it looks so awesome. But yeah, I was giving him a good hiding. He was on fire, and then he started jumping and stomping on everyone, and I got panicked and confused. Oofed, head first. Yep, not coming back from that one. So it's another retry, and then we storm back up the stairs to take that Cyclops on again. And being seasoned pro at taking out Cyclopses now, he goes down pretty fast. Nothing left to stop us but a few measly goblins, and then it's time to battle the chief himself. And he's quite a tough fight to his credit. He's got some moves on him. He stops to have a little speech. I'll not give away all the secrets, but it's a pretty depressing little emo rant from the goblin chief, and then he jumps out the window to live to fight another day. But you know, that's fine. We've eradicated the goblins, we've taken out 3 Cyclopses to my count, and we won the day. So now all that's left is to be greeted like the heroes we are. You're welcome, by the way, Duke's men. And after a quick rummage round the castle just to pick up any bits of treasure we might have missed, it's time to jump back to Grand Soren and claim our reward. There we go, that's my handsome mustache face. Thanks for watching, please leave your comments below. Thanks to Lady and Katniss, great helpers. I will definitely be using your pawns in the future. And if you'd like me to take your pawn out, just leave your gamer tag below, and you might get an ad, and you might be in the next community pawn adventure. Alright, thanks for watching, I will see you next time.